What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights. Be a friend to the friend, share the stream. I'm Easy Spin More Rex.
What up, though?
Nicholas, the microwave, Koloff.
Let's go.
I want to apologize to you.
Thank you.
I want to apologize, most importantly, to the fans and the listeners, too. Most importantly, I want to apologize to Hendon Hooker. All right. For any doubt that anything ever needs to develop, is there stuff that could still need, use some work? Yeah, for sure. But you are 100% right, 100% correct, Speedy, that this kid can hop in an emergency situation at QB2 and provide you a couple W's. He's got it. Yeah. And I get that the first drive started off a little slow, and I was like, fuck, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was telling him. After that, he looked great. He really did. Took a few sacks. Obviously, you're working with the third string offensive line. That's you're not getting any help with that one. He held on to it a little bit long, but give him the first team, or just piece of the first team, piece of the second team in those situations. He's balling. The other piece of it too is when you're watching a quarterback in preseason. Because I hate this, because I saw it with the Caleb Williams stuff too, although I hate Caleb Williams and I hate Chicago Bears fans. I had a tiff with them this weekend. Maybe we'll talk about that later. But what you're looking for in these quarterbacks in preseason, are the reads accurate?
Yes.
Are the throws accurate?
Yes. Okay.
That's what I need to see. I don't give a fuck what defense we're playing. I don't give a fuck what string they have out there. Mm-hmm. Is he making the correct read? Is the throw accurate? And they were. So insert first string players there. Those are plays being made. Maybe there's a defensive player in the first string that can make a play on some of them, but you liked what you saw regardless. There's no, it's third string when a guy's making accurate throws. That's what you want to see. Spinny, you've been on this train.
Yeah, I've been dubbed a ball knower before, and this is just something to add to that. Honestly, I was happy to see it. I have full faith in this kid going forward as the quarterback 2 of this offense. And I know people were saying, but he's doing it against second and third stringers out there, so it doesn't. He's doing it with second and third stringers as well. So if you put him on the best offense in the NFL, that's definitely going to help. With the best offensive line in the NFL, that's definitely going to help. And don't get me wrong, best case scenario for the Detroit Lions, the only snaps that Hendon Hooker plays this season are in the last week of the season when they have the 1 seed for the NFC wrapped up, and you can put him out there. Yeah. Nobody wants to see Hendon Hooker in meaningful games for the Detroit Lions this year. But if he has to play in games because, God forbid, Jared Goff, like I said, rolls an ankle, breaks a rib, dislocates a finger, something like that, and has to miss a week or two, I feel comfortable that he would be able to go in there in the first-team offense, execute, and win games. He's shown that, obviously, we knew the athleticism was there. He's big. He's got a great arm. He was making the right reads, accurate throws. The ball looks good coming out of his hand. I'm confident in him to be quarterback, too. I'm confident that if we need him to step up, he will, and he will do it well enough for the Lions to stay afloat on the season. I think he can carry the torch until Jared Goff comes back.
Yeah,
if needed.
And by the way, too, these developments we're speaking of, these reads, all that stuff like that, that's going to happen throughout the season. That's part of the reason I wanted a veteran guy. Part of it, was so maybe Hooker could, spare a few minutes to learn a little bit more, but also so we have someone to teach him while Mark Brunell's working with Jared Goff in live action. I still want that veteran piece, just as like a QB3. Hooker, he is QB2.
Yes.
Anyone? Nick?
No, I got him at QB2 for sure. I'm all in on the Hendon Hooker hype train right now. I think you obviously saw it on a couple of those touch throws where, he kind of missed his guys, but this is his second game ever as an NFL quarterback.
Dude, he was 12 of 15.
Exactly. He said shooting 80%, throwing 80%. Yeah, he's going to be just fine. We knew what we were getting. It was a Heisman hopeful. It would have been the Heisman winner in Hendon Hooker. We know what kind of talent this guy has. I trust him to lead a Ben Johnson offense if it needs to happen. So, yeah, I'm all in on Hendon Hooker, QB2. And to be honest, I think he's a damn good quarterback, too.
Yeah. Shout out to Hendon Hooker in the chat. Dropping the eyes emoji.
Shout out to Hendon Hooker.
But, yeah, like I said, I saw enough out of him in college to know that when he was ready, he would be a good fit. With the players we have on offense, with the system we have in place, you don't have to ask a lot of your quarterback in this offense. You got to just put the hands in your playmaker, or put the ball in your playmaker's hands and let them do most of the work. And it's important to have an accurate, dependable quarterback there for sure. I am comfortable with him if need be. Hopefully we don't have to see it. Hopefully Jared Goff is completely healthy all season and leads us to the Super Bowl, which I think is what's going to happen. But like I said, worst case scenario, Hendon Hooker has to play 2 weeks in the regular season because of an injury. I'm comfortable that he would be able to get some wins. And
beyond the accuracy, he has that little sprinkle playmaker too. The one score he had, that 7-yard touchdown run, was a play that needed to be made. I saw a lot of, and that is
a different.
As a biased guy, I'm gonna, I know what the situation is, but that's what Caleb Williams did. Everyone was sucking his dick. Hendon Hooker got a 7-yard run, 80% completion. I guess third stringers, I get it. No, actually, no. The Bengals played their second stringers too.
Yes, and that is a different, like, as much as, I say it with a grain of salt, but, like, when you're in the red zone, having a mobile quarterback is just a different level. It is a different thing that players have to work out or look out for.
It's
the defenses have to worry about. Man. It makes you have that extra guy. So you like to see that. You like to see that he didn't do what he did in week 1 of the preseason where he was running with reckless abandon, but I gave him a pass for that because I would be doing the same thing. If it was my first, I'll be so juiced to get out there. I'd be trying to put somebody in the dirt, and he did. And I don't even think he was concussed. That was just a
offensive line sucked. It was raining.
Yeah. So I was really happy with what he saw. I was really happy with the way Hendon Hooker performed, the throws he was making, the accuracy he displayed. It was an all around fantastic performance for him. Hopefully, we get more of that in the last game.
Caleb, the explosive.
Yeah, I was kind of on Easy's side too to bring in a veteran guy. I was wrong. Hendon Hooker is and should be the QB2. Like, you even look at that 7-yard run. It wasn't like he saw a hole and took off. He went through his reads, he went through his progressions, and then no one was open, found a hole, scored. That's the kind of stuff I was looking for. Like you said, Easy, like finding the open guy and throwing an accurate pass. And he did that. Besides, off the top of my head, maybe one on that play action to the deep cross to, I think it was, I can never remember his name. He had the long touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, Caden Davis.
Yes, can never remember his name. But, missed him. That's really it. That's really the only mistake he made. Like you said, maybe took a couple sacks, but he looks mature and he looks ready to go if anything happens.
We got a couple conflicting reports in the Woodward Sports chat.
Uh-oh.
There's a Nate Sudfeld, third-string quarterback. He says, can't wait to play a few downs in the Super Bowl. And then we have Nate QB2 Sudfeld saying, we're going to the Super Bowl, guys. I'll be sure to be ready. So
real quick, Nate Sudfeld, kind of redeemed yourself there for a minute. He looked better.
He's going to be quarterback 3. He's going to be I forget who. I think it was Ator, your boy, saying, like, having a quarterback 1 Butler is important for an offense.
Quarterback 1 Butler?
Yeah, like a Butler for your quarterback 1. And that's
why is that important?
It's what Sudfeld is. I don't know. But, like, that's what Sudfeld is going to be. He's just
a clipboard holder?
Jared Goff's boy. Yeah. Just ultimate fan. And you can have that emergency quarterback this year because of a rule that the Lions proposed. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, safe to say Fromm's probably not making this team.
No.
Didn't play a single snap. Although, albeit it was a very competitive game, he'll probably play this week if he's on the team just because they want to preserve the guys they actually want to use.
Yeah, they brought in Fromm just in case Hooker couldn't play.
Yeah, no way Hooker plays in the third game, right? There's just no way.
No, I think he does.
Would you start him at
I would start him.
I don't know. I feel like he kind of – did he not win that spot, you don't think?
He did.
No, yeah, but you still want to see
more of them.
Sudfeld and Fromm. Let them battle out for 3.
I would play Hendon Hooker for the first quarter.
Yeah, I think he needs the reps.
And selfishly, I want to see him. And, yeah, he does need the reps. He's only played 2 quarters of NFL football.
That's true.
So, selfishly, I'd like to see him. Not like a whole half, not a ton. But let him play the first quarter. Start the game, get confident. For the home fans, give him some juice.
Yes. It's at home.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. And I think FanDuel is honestly sleeping on Hooker as well. Lions big underdogs in the second half there. Hendon Hooker coming out second half.
Yeah.
You knew he was going to hit his stride finally, and he did.
Chiefs low-key blessed us, though, when they got the ball back with a little over 2 minutes and started throwing it. What are we doing?
It's preseason.
Yeah. Well, God bless him because,
Jake Bates, it gave us the opportunity.
You made the bread off it.
Jake Bates loading.
Yeah.
I called that out in, like, the third quarter.
And I know he missed that field goal kick.
He looked damn good.
If I'm not the extra point. I feel like it's kind of common every once in a while for a guy. I think it happened in the Super Bowl.
It happens, yeah.
Jake Moody was third round pick.
It's what's it gonna be like? It's at like the 25 now.
I think it's a 15.
Back in the day, it was at like the 2-yard line or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's not as crazy to miss an extra point. You still don't want to do it, and I don't think he will. I don't think that's going to be a consistent theme. I know Nick's freaking out about it, but
That's the one that gave him a praise today.
yeah, I liked what I saw out of Jake Bates. Obviously, that the ice in his veins, the walk-off game winner. You like to see that. He kind of how do you want it? You know, shout out shout out Tupac, but like. He hit it from, 55? There's one from 35. There's one from 40+. Obviously, he missed the extra point, but that's not going to be a common theme with him, I don't think. I'm confident in Jake Bates as well.